about how pregnant mothers should practice special yoga exercises. For the pranayama exercises, that pregnant mothers, Bhasrika Pranayama, breathe very slowly. Silent pranayama with breathing, Bhastrika, Anunam Vilom, Brahmari, Ujjiyet, meditation on Pranav, Om with breaths. These are the 5 main pranayamas, and if there is a thyroid problem, then Ujjayi. If there is obesity, then Ujjayi Pranama should be done. It will also provide benefit in phlegm and throat diseases. And if you feel too much heat, sweat too much, get very angry, if BP is not getting controlled, then Sheetali and Sheetkari Pranayama, Anulam Vilom Brahmari, along with Ujjiyet, and if done more, then BP. Almost 100% gets controlled. Because Anulam Vilom. Brahmari, Ujjiyet, then Sheetali and Sheetkari. In Sheetali, one extends the tongue out and slowly inhales. R. Infilling a little spring. Not too much holding. And then slowly, slowly exhale the breath out. Sheetali Pranayama. For pregnant mothers and sisters who have high BP, who have depression, who get very angry. Necessary for them. They sweat a lot. Then a coolant, putting the tongue behind the teeth upwards, or putting the tongue on the palate. Lips open, teeth closed, and see. There will be a C sound. Inhale completely and do it slowly. When exhaling, breathe in through the nostrils, through the mouth. This will control blood pressure. It's very important for mothers and sisters because blood pressure is not controlled. To the baby growing in the mother's womb, a lot of harm can also be caused and abortion can also occur. Therefore, Anulom Bilom, Brahmari, Ujjiyet, meditation on with breaths, and this, Sheetali Sheetkari Pranayama. And even then, if there is no control, there is another pranayama, which is called Chandra Bhedi Pranayama. Inhale very slowly through the left nostril. The breath should be at a very slow pace. Always fill the breath into the chest, up to the lungs. This is a special point, a very important precaution. After completely filling, slowly exhale through the right nostril at a very slow pace. Not just the sound of breath, exhaling from the heart, then repeatedly from the left. Repeatedly, only exhale from the left. Always inhale from the left. after completely filling the breath from the right. A little out. In this way, repeatedly take from brother and fill slowly. After filling inside, release from the right without stopping. This Chandra Bhedi Pranayama is very good for high BP. Do not stop. Do not apply too much force. Do it gently. BP will be fine and Cobra for BP. It is also a point, press it. This is the main point. Some acupressure points will also be very suitable for pregnant mothers and sisters, women. These points. Second special pointer method. Press this in both hands. Press the point in both hands. Pregnant mothers and sisters very strongly. Do not trouble. Do it slowly. That is very important. In many ways, this pressure will be especially beneficial. For those mothers and sisters whose BP remains high, who have stress, who have depression, this point mainly medicines these. Other points will also be helpful. Press these as well. The thumb from both sides and from the middle, and all these fingers at the top. Similarly, in both hands, both feet will also have points. This second finger is special. This will make the brain stress-free. There will be no depression. Negative thoughts will not come because it has a direct connection with the brain, with the hormones produced by it. From the problem of this hormone, you will be saved from this and then all fingers and the thumb too. Pituitary gland and brain system, connection with the thumb. Therefore, the point that is connected from here by pressing, they get pressed automatically. And the whole system will be better because of this. All stress will be removed with this, and this is especially for BP control. For those who don't get sleep, for mothers and sisters, pregnant mothers, for women. Pressing this point will also bring good sleep. Trouble sleeping? Press here. Especially for pregnant mothers and women who experience back pain, we will also suggest exercises for it, but there's also a point to press along with that. Press the pressure point. By pressing points in the hands, in the feet, and in the feet, and also on the finger, back pain, and all such issues get better. But press behind this first finger. This pressure point remedy is a harmless method. A harmless procedure for pregnant mothers and sisters. But do not do it forcefully, just gently. Carefully press this point in this way. In this hand. 2, in the other hand 2, and there will be a point in the foot too. It will be pressed in the foot in the same way. It will also provide relief in cervical pain. If pregnant mothers and sisters experience this back pain, specifically behind the neck, even then, you press from here. This point and its first and second. This channel behind the finger should also be pressed. This point right here. Apply pressure to the extent you can. Tolerate, and until the pain is relieved. Acupressure should be done on an empty stomach or 2 hours after eating. Each point should be pressed for 1 to 2 minutes. If the problem is very severe, then press harder or for 5 minutes, but very slowly. Pregnant mothers and sisters, some of them experience joint pain or muscular pain. So what should be done then? Then press all the points on the back. We will also explain all the points on the back in detail. Press these points. Press all the back channels pathways in this manner. One should press in the gap that is on the back of the hand between 2 fingers. By pressing here, the joint will automatically get better. It will go away. Muscular pain will be reversed because to increase muscle power, vitamin E is also often given to pregnant mothers and sisters. So you press this. The pain in your body will go away on its own. Muscle power will increase on its own. Nervous weakness will also go away on its own. These points, and if there is a thyroid problem, then pregnant mothers and sisters should press this point. For thyroid, if there is swelling, then the liver point and the kidney point. Kidney point center. Press all points. One should press it similarly. This point is also for the kidney. A pouch right in the middle. This is also a very old science express. Press it in this way. This is in both hands, in the middle of the palm. This point. Any hard object can be pressed. You can press the kidney point, especially with your hand or with something that is round at the back. If you don't have anything else, you can even press it with a pen, like this. It can be pressed. This kidney point especially by yourself. Can do and press these back points like this. Take any round object and press with it like this. In. All these points and this too can be pressed like this. After cutting your nails, press with your thumb. It's the best, otherwise you can press this. Anyway like this. Method of pressing. Is, we were telling you this, pressure. Similarly, just as there are in hands, points, it is very important for mothers and sisters, acupressure and a harmless process. There are points in the feet, look this way, in the foot, especially on the toe where mothers and sisters wear rings. The ring finger, toe, where? Toe rings, bichuas, are worn on the foot. This point is. Especially for those mothers and sisters who get sciatica pain or back pain. Legs start hurting. Press this point. So this other way of pressing feet, press a finger from this side onto the finger next to the little finger. And press it down in the middle of this. This. By pressing the topper, by pressing in the middle, pain, back pain. And all spine-related problems will automatically go away. And then, just like the points mentioned on the hand, the kidney point is here. Press that too. The thyroid point is here. Press this, and then all these. You can also press the tips of the fingers. If there is a lot of stress and high BP, then this will be a natural way to control BP, relieve depression, and relieve stress. These are all remedies, mainly press the ring finger and the spaces between the fingers. Then, if there is a lot of pain in the legs, muscle pain, press along all the channels at the back. For mothers and sisters who experience swelling in their legs, leg swelling, multiple causes, including low hemoglobin. Liver problems can also occur, kidney problems can also occur. These back points will help you with this. You can apply oil to these points and massage them lightly and with pressure. In the middle, on. These very points, these will primarily be the points for relieving muscle pain. And this first point will also alleviate lower back pain, etc. Acupressure teaches you this by pressing these points. This should be done on both feet. For mothers and sisters who are pregnant and have body pain, subtle exercises will also be available for this. Today, we will tell you about that and also some special postures for back pain. Pregnant mothers and sisters should do some light exercises. They should not do difficult postures and difficult breathing exercises. Just keep this in mind. Now, pay close attention to the exercise we are showing you today. This exercise will be very important for those mothers and sisters who suffer from joint pain. And even if you don't have joint pain, you should definitely do it. First of all, some exercises for the feet. Stretch both legs forward. If for any reason, any mother or sister has also been advised by a doctor that she must observe bed rest. Generally, bed rest is often not even necessary except in special, unavoidable circumstances. And yet, even if you are on bed rest, you can do pranayama even while lying down. Go slowly, no bed rest needed. Do these exercises. It works lying down, like I said. About exercises for the feet, it's about pressing the toes forward and backward. For joint pain, and especially pregnant mothers and sisters, must definitely take it. You can do it both in the morning and in the evening. Consume green leafy vegetables. Consume milk. In milk, in a very small amount, 2 to 4. Saffron strands, add and consume. Consume almonds with milk. Spinach, green vegetables, and 1 or 2 spoons of wheatgrass juice also consume. You will not have hemoglobin deficiency, and due to hemoglobin deficiency, many times, various kinds of ailments have to be faced. Mothers and sisters need more blood then. No pills needed anymore. Your calcium deficiency will be completely fulfilled by milk. It will happen, and when you do pranayama, your body will automatically, your regular diet will adequately provide all the calcium you need. Second exercise after the first. First, press your fingers and thumbs forward and backward, then press your entire foot forward and backward. Even if there is swelling in your feet, it will also be relieved. Just ensure your knees don't lift with this. Pressing your toes back and forth will relieve sciatica pain, back pain, and knee pain. Then you can rotate each foot in a circle. Clockwise, then anti-clockwise. You can do these as many times as you don't get tired. It can be done from 3 to 10 times. Each exercise clockwise, then anti-clockwise. Similarly, after doing with one leg, with the other leg in a full rotation. And then with both legs together, like this. People-wise, anti-clockwise. Then, lifting the right leg, place it on the thigh of the left leg. Left leg completely straight. Now place the right hand on the knee, left hand on and under the foot. Medicine. And then while inhaling, slowly, the leg lift up and try. Bring it to the chest as much as possible. Then slowly. Do it slowly. Don't exert too much force. This will lead to a normal delivery. That's the important point. Generally speaking, all the pranayama practices and subtle exercises. These are activities, and you will certainly not face any problems during pregnancy with them. And the special thing will also be that by doing these yoga exercises, by doing pranayama, your delivery will be normal, not a cesarean. So, when you lift the leg like this, you press upwards and slowly downwards. And with the other leg, the same exercise. And then bringing both feet together. The butterfly pose. If mothers and sisters keep doing this, then delivery will be normal. To do it slowly for a normal delivery, but not too forcefully. Or, don't rush. Do it very slowly and comfortably. In normal delivery with this. You will get special benefit because with this, the flaccidity that should come inside the reproductive organs comes automatically. Special exercises and very simple and easy. Do it slowly. Slowly. For mothers and sisters. For those who are pregnant. Then subtle exercises for the hands. If pregnant mothers also have joint pain. For sisters, subtle practices will be especially beneficial. Bring your hands forward. Bend the thumbs and fingers and straighten them. Imagine you are holding a ball. When catching a ball, you do it like this. Second, close the thumb over the fingers. And open. Very gentle exercise. Very simple. Effortless. Then press front and back. Then clenching each hand into a fist and rotating them. With the other hand also. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. Then with both hands together. Subtle movements for every single joint. In this exercise, clockwise, anti-anti, clockwise. Special for pregnant mothers and sisters. Exercise. Then opening both hands forward. Elbow line. Slowly breathing in with hands. From the front and make the small one straight. Spine straight. Neck straight. This exercise from the side. Now, special exercises for the shoulders. First, rotate each arm one by one. If you cannot turn both simultaneously, then first do it properly with each one individually. Making a full rotation became very easy. Clockwise, anti-clockwise with ease. Take it easy, slowly, relax, gently. Keep breathing in. Deep breathing will also happen. Because the deeper she breathes, the greater the special benefit of pranayama. Deep breaths, baby's oxygen. Your blood will be pure. The more your blood is pure, the more. Only the child will get pure blood. Now, after both of them, do it with one hand each. If you do it with both hands, firstly, by you taking a deep breath, the baby will. Blood will be available, pure blood will be available, and oxygenated blood will be available. So healthy homes also keep filling. Therefore, pranayama has special importance that no disabled or intellectually disabled children will be born. Sick children will not be born. Mongol children will not be born. After doing clockwise and anti-clockwise with both hands simultaneously. So these are the micro exercises. You can do these even while sitting on a chair. Can. These subtle actions should be carried out. You can also do them sitting on the ground. With your legs straight, like this, with your legs straight. You can also perform this action. The hand actions that were being performed. As it suits you. You can also do it by taking someone's support, if sitting is possible. Do it very simply, naturally, and very slowly and comfortably. Raise your hands up and grasp them. Crossing right over left, then left over right. Gently and slowly pull from behind. Then back. Do it slowly outside. This, which can even be done by hand holding, can. And one can pull hands back further. Or this yoga can also be done. Interlacing fingers. Cervical spine. Mothers and sisters who have swelling should also get their blood pressure checked. With the cervical spine, we explained, and along with it, this exercise too. It can be done in any position, with legs straight or bent. Do as is suitable. Interlock the fingers of both hands. Tie it behind the head. There will be pressure from the hands towards the head and from the head towards the hands mutually. Gently release after taking a full breath. Then, with each hand, slowly. Pressure against each other. A gentle tremor is occurring in the neck. Then, with the other hand, from the front as well. You can also do it with both hands. And for the neck, and something special. Breathing in. Look backward. Then rotate it in a circle, also press it back and forth. If there's cervical pain, don't press on the front. Just keep this in mind. If you have cervical pain, move to the right, left and backward. You have to bend like this. And if there is no cervical pain, you can also rotate it completely. Slowly, slowly. Lookwise, then anti-clockwise. So, in this way, make a big zero. Turning the neck in a full circle. Very good exercise for the neck. Then if there is cervical pain, one more exercise. Do it. While sitting, rotate the shoulders. Skanda Chalang, shoulder rotation. Wish. Rotate once, then once from its opposite direction opposite. From the side, make a zero. Rest, rest, rest. A lot. Hands get stiff. If shoulders get stiff, then a large zero. can also be made, let hands be. This can also be done while standing. This can also be done with both hands. Pregnant women explaining the subtle process. For the neck, for the shoulders, for cervical pain, many exercises have been told to you. Neck and shoulder pain, relief, subtle exercises. For the muscles of the hands and feet, it is also especially useful. UPCC, join the fingers of the hand and straighten them. Do not open the hand. Join and return while exhaling. To the elephants, fingers from behind should not be opened. If you do this, there will be no benefit. Met someone and then you can also do exercises for the eyes. We're looking straight and now look downwards. Look to the right, to the right. Then up, to the left, down like this. Then from the other side too. Down, to the left. In this way, the process of subtle knowledge for pregnant mothers and sisters. It was very essential for, she will explain that subtle actions. During pregnancy, mothers and sisters women should engage in practices. And we have already mentioned pranayama. Now, if there is back pain, some exercises that mothers and sisters, women can easily do. And for pregnant mothers and sisters women, far from there being any problem by doing that, rather the problems. Back pain relief and acupressure. I've already told you that acupressure is done on the hands, feet, and along with some exercises, some asanas, and among asanas, then very simple and easy asanas. Markatasana. Pregnant mothers and sisters should also practice Markatasana. Look like this, lie down straight, relax, and after lying straight, bend both legs. Both hands are shoulder level. Comfortably lean as much as you can to the right. Do not apply too much force. It won't require much strength. Do it easily. Neck. Brothers, stop in the middle of the neck while exhaling. While inhaling, take it to the side. Legs, knee on knee, heel on. Heels, ankles tapping, sole on sole, neck to the opposite side. And breathe in. Once again, while inhaling, neck to the right side. Inhale to the left. As far in as you can take it only that far. Take it only this far. Take only this much if you can carry it. Take only this much. Take as much as you can carry. You don't necessarily have to rest your knees on the ground. If you bend your leg this much, then this much will be done. Your neck to the opposite side. You can bend more. Slowly, gently. There won't be too much. Pressure on the stomach. The unborn baby will not be harmed. And your back pain will get better. Do it comfortably. In this way, do only as much as you are able to. Completely relaxing your back. This exercise can also be done by slightly spreading your legs. Take them as far as you can. It's not necessary to touch the ground with your knees. If you can only bend your knees to a certain extent, then bend them only that much. Turn your neck to the opposite side. Take your legs to the side. As much as you can comfortably, just like in yoga. Keep your neck on the opposite side. Inhale. Take it only as far as you can. It's not necessary to hold it in that exact position. Do not apply too much force. Do it very comfortably. Take to the side while inhaling. Return while exhaling. And one more particularly useful yogic practice for the spine. Keep the left foot over the right foot like this, lifting it onto the heel, and the neck in the opposite side, and the feet in the opposite direction to where they are going. It is also for the waist, for the spine. Then like this from the other side. Yoga practice for pregnant mothers and sisters. And in the same sequence, we are telling you some yogic practices that are completely easy. Lift one leg up, that's all. Not much, then take it down. This will also be useful for back pain. Lifting one leg at a time. Do not lift both and do not lift too high. Just lift them up and bring them down. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, leg down. Do not do anything with too much force. Then, gently turning onto your left side, sit up. Next, for pregnant mothers and sisters. In the sequence of yoga practice, we have subtle Markatasana for exercise and the lower back. Let us specifically tell you about Merudandasana. If there is a lot of pain in the lower back, then there is one more pose that can be done. It is very simple, very easy. Just do it carefully. You will understand if you pay a little attention. The name of that pose is Merudandasana. Kati Uttanasana is very simple and easy for. Making the spine healthy. Just like you were performing Markatasana. In the same way, to lift the waist up is lift the waist up a little from a little. Press it down. Lifted it up very gently and pressed it down. In this way, lie straight. Gently pull the waist up and press it down. This is also an asana. Pregnant mothers and sisters who have lower back. Pain, they can do it. These were for joint pain, the spine. You were also told about the practice of some special yoga and some pranayama. Techniques. Mothers and sisters should pay special attention to their diet, and in the dietary process, those things that are easily available to all of us are consumed, taken, through which we nourish our body and the fetus developing in the womb, so that the body can be completely nourished. First and foremost, consume a sattvic diet. It should contain sweet substances, sweet things, and especially for calcium. If you look from an Ayurvedic perspective, then calcium is found in Mukta Shukti. It is sufficient. It is sufficient in Vanshlokan. They are a rich source of calcium and they have no side effects. By the way, Mukta Shukti prevents vomiting and diarrhea. It also protects from these. That's why Mukta Shukti. Bhasma. Bhasma is not an intense thing. Pearl belongs to someone. Even in allopathic medicines that are made for calcium. Supplementation, it is used very extensively. Mukta. Mukta. Shukti Bhasma. Pregnant mothers and sisters, if you use it, then use this Mukta Shukti Bhasma. In a quantity of 0.5 gram, this one, in the quantity of the 4th gram, equal to a mung bean, this will be equal to a mung bean, or perhaps even more problematic. If it takes more, 10, then this can also be taken equal to a chickpea. For vomiting, for diarrhea, for calcium. Mix both Mukta Shukti Bhasma and Shang Bhasma. If there is excessive vomiting, if there is excessive diarrhea, then mix both Mukta Shakti and Shang equally. 10 grams Mukta Shukti, 10 grams Shang Bhasma, 10 grams Mukta Shukti Bhasma. Mixing both equal to a mung bean. Taking a small amount of honey the size of a chickpea will prevent problems of vomiting and diarrhea, and will also fulfill your calcium needs. For iron, consume more green vegetables. Drink apple juice. Eat apples. Consume them naturally. And if you continue practicing pranayama and yoga, your body will develop the capacity to automatically absorb all the elements that nature has provided in various substances. Therefore, pregnant mothers and sisters should consume fruits and sprouted grains in the morning, such as the most. There is no harm in having a lot of sprouted grains. You can soak mung beans overnight and also consume them after sprouting. After soaking, take them out of the water at night and place them in a wet cloth. If the mung beans are put in a wet cloth and hung on a peg, they will sprout. Especially in sprouted mung beans, you can add a few peanuts. You can also add a few almonds to it. You can also add a few raisins to it, soak them overnight, and consume them in the morning. Sprouted mung beans with a small quantity of raisins, almonds, and peanuts. For breakfast, have cow's milk. Cow's milk is excellent for the mother and also for the baby that will be born later. First and foremost, mother's milk is the best for the child. From that, the child will never face any problems throughout their entire life. Therefore, and a special note for pregnant mothers and sisters, they can use a small amount of Shatavari, from 0.5 gram to 1 gram, not more than that. This will ensure that their breasts do not produce less milk later on, as many mothers face this problem. And an important point, mother sisters who do not breastfeed, after giving birth to a child, then they have a higher possibility of getting cancer, breast cancer. Therefore, nature will punish you if you do not do what is prescribed by nature. Firstly, milk. Milk, mom's breasts, then breastfeeding. It is very necessary for the child. And after mother's milk, cows. Milk best for baby, mother provides. Should arrange for cow's milk in advance. The use of cow's milk for the mother. For the baby, useful for both. And if there is a full supply of milk for the breasts. For this, Shatavari powder, 0.5 gram, just 0.5 gram to 1 gram. The mother can take it when she is pregnant. I was saying that so children don't have muscle. Problems, mothers and sisters can use some things. First thing, before getting pregnant, Shatavari and Ashwagandha powder should be consumed. The mother should take it continuously for a few days, 5-6 months, a year, and especially those mothers and sisters whose families, if there is a higher chance of children with muscular dystrophy being born in. Family history? Try Shatavari and Ashwagandha powder. Here. Perform pranayama regularly, and even after becoming pregnant, take Ashwagandha powder in a small quantity of 0.5 gram and Shatavari powder from 0.5 gram to 1 gram with milk morning and evening. There will be no Shatavari okay to 1g, too much Ashwagandha. Problem will be warming. Therefore, do pay attention to this much, that Ashwagandha powder more. Don't overuse. If nerve and tendon issues exist, if there's a possibility, they can take it. Those who have back pain, mothers who have cervical pain and joint pain, they too can take Ashwagandha powder. 0.5 gram, not more. They can only take that much. Make full use of green vegetables, and soaked almonds and raisins include these in your diet as well. We are explaining practices for a very big problem for pregnant mothers and sisters, but they are incapable, not able to conceive. What should they do? Do pranayama. First thing, Kapalbhati, Anulam Vilom. By doing pranayama, the Philippine tube which is closed also opens up. Kapalbhati, Anulam Vilom should be done for 15 minutes both times, morning and evening. And we have seen whose tubes had been closed for years. These days, in medical science, everything gets reported. It becomes known. By doing pranayama, block tubes open. An important point, 15 minutes of Kapalbhati, Anulam Vilom will have to be done even before becoming pregnant, because they are not at all capable of conceiving. Therefore, it is a disease of kinship. Mothers are unable to conceive. For them, 15 minutes of Kapalbhati, Anulam Vilom, then perform the whole package. Bhastrika, Kapalbhati, Anulam Vilom, Brahmari, Ujjit. Take care of your health? Yes, Kapalbhati. Pranayama is forbidden after becoming pregnant. Then, Shivlingi and Putrajeevak seeds. Shivlingi Putrajeevak seeds, 100 grams. Powder both. Take 1 gram from the total. Combined powder. Powder the Shivlingi seeds. For Putrajeevak, extract its kernel and then powder it. And ensure the Shivlingi is also powdered. Mix both and take a total quantity of 1 gram in the morning and 1 gram in the evening with cow's milk. Okay, mornings, evenings, even empty stomach. 45 p.m. empty stomach. Shivlingi Putrajeevak with cow's milk. Empty stomach, morning and evening. And offer reverence bow down. And if there is a period, if it's not happening at all, or happens very little, then Pravatini Vati, 1 or 2 pills, morning and evening with cow's milk. Your periods will become normal. Notably, you can also take Dashamula Kwat. Dashamula Kwat should be taken after delivery. And if there is pregnancy, you are unable to conceive. Unable to conceive, then what to do? Then, by taking this Dashamula Kwat. Beforehand, the uterus also gets cleansed and it also forms. It helps in opening. So, Dashamula Kwat. Change of heart if periods are scanty. If there is any disorder in the uterus, it can be taken first. The main thing is fruit, ghee. Fruit, ghee. 1 spoon each for mothers and sisters. Take it from cow's milk. And if periods and everything else are normal, and if you are unable to conceive, then you should neither take Raj Parivartan nor Dashamur. You can take only the Sri Rasayan pill and 1 spoonful of Falkrit. Shivalingam, Putrajeevak also. Simply by using it, this problem is solved. So this is for those mothers and sisters who are unable to conceive, she who is unable to conceive or whose fallopian tubes are blocked. Egg doesn't form right or fails to hatch. All sorts of problems will resolve on their own. So this is special for mothers and sisters. Then, if illness occurred during pregnancy, suppose she got a fever, then what should she do? If there is a fever, then Giloy powder. Give 0.5 to 1 gram of Giloy powder with water. Another way, Giloy is readily available from the market. If fresh is available throughout the country, that's a very good thing. Giloy powder, approximately 30 grams. Giloy, approximately 3 grams or 1 small. A 4-finger length of Giloy stem. Cook it in 1 glass of water and let it cook. After that, approximately 50 grams remain. Then after cooling, filter it. Give to drink. if it cannot be drunk. If it were a little bitter, then a little sugar candy. Because you will take any English medicine, you will take allopathic medicine. During pregnancy, the baby developing in the womb can suffer a lot of harm. Therefore, Giloy powder or Giloy decoction, and if there is also a cold and cough, if so, add 2 or 3 basil leaves to it. Don't take too much basil either. Also because Tulsi is slightly warm by nature, therefore 2 or 3 Tulsi. The leaves and Giloy powder or Giloy decoction when the decoction cools. Afterward, the decoction is not hot. For example, let's say pregnant mothers. Swollen feet, uterus, abdominal fluid, it has filled up and the amount of water in the entire body has increased. What to do if swelling occurs throughout the body? Gokhru 100 grams, Punarnava root grams. Gokhru Punarnava. Take 200 grams of each of these and then make a decoction of both. Coarsely pound them. Coarsely crush it and add to 1 spoonful of water. Boil it and after it cools down. Drink this harmless water. It helps with urination. Burning when you pee, you'll be okay. It heals, swelling disappears. Liver, uterus, entire body. There is swelling anywhere on the feet, legs. The swelling will go away. And because this Punarnava heals the liver. If hemoglobin also starts forming properly, then the decoction doesn't feel hot. Drink Peepal, Chitrak, ginger mix. It helps. Some decoctions are hot, some are cold. If I was talking about such a substance, sometimes that happens during pregnancy. So little that blood started flowing to stop that bleeding. What to do? Bleeding shisham leaves 5 to 7. Cut into a maximum of 10 pieces, then mix thoroughly in water, ensuring it is well incorporated within. Then they will have its syrup. You can mix rock sugar in it and consume it. You can drink it like this. Shisham leaves. After grinding shisham leaves into water, if you mix it and drink it, you will get rid of the problem of excessive bleeding. When many spots appear on the face, then for that, turmeric and basil should apply on the face. If you get a sandalwood stick, so by rubbing the sandalwood stick. Holy basil and turmeric are found in everyone's homes. Apply it on your face. By the way, on the face, you can use aloe vera, ghee, or the juice from the pulp of kunvar, aloe vera, can also be applied. It also cleanses your face, especially for the face, particularly for mothers and sisters. Attention should be paid to a few more things. One should act with restraint during pregnancy. What you are seeing, what you are hearing, what you are eating, what you are thinking, what emotion is in your mind. Its full impact will be on your baby. Therefore, you want your born. May the child to be born be virtuous, strong, self-respecting, valiant. Virtuous, strong, learned, intelligent. A mother is necessary to produce offspring. The vow of celibacy. Men will have to help in this. Do not create a lustful atmosphere in the house. When the mother becomes pregnant, at that time, the mother should spend these 9 months inside a home like a ritual. Please help because of the son or daughter who is about to be born in the home. Through him here, the lineage will continue, the family will continue, traditions will continue, values, abandoned desires, so that thoughts and feelings may truly be yours. Although in today's era, talking about being without lust is not understood by people. This is how it is, this point. But the undeniable truth is this. Even before 25 years of age, weren't they celibate, some brahmacharis? They live, and this entire creation is just for a single act of conception. It performs what we call sexual behavior. Just look at any creature of any species. other than it. You who call him a dog, call him a lowly creature, call him a donkey, taking him it, all the animals and birds, aquatic, terrestrial, aerial creatures, as many animals, birds, and creatures there are in this. In the world, they perform all sexual behaviors solely for procreation. But today, humans have become so lustful, all the time, living in lust. This is not right. Therefore, abandon your lusts. Live life with self-control and good conduct. If the mother is pleased, then in the womb, the developing baby will be happy. If the mother is positive with faith, dedication, self-respect, and joy, if she is filled with happiness, then the baby growing in her womb will be happy. It will be filled with happiness, joy, and delight. Therefore, the mother should remain happy, along with further rituals, especially for pregnant mothers and sisters. What should be done when a baby is born? By stating this, we move towards concluding today's program. When a baby is born, Om should be chanted into its ear. Om they are. Guilty, and on its tongue, on the tongue of the baby that has been born, it is written very slowly with honey, using gold or silver rods. Om should be written. This is called Jatakarma Sanskar, Namkaran Sanskar, Chudakarma Sanskar, Annaprashan Sanskar, Yagyopavit Sanskar, Vedaramba Sanskar, Samavartan Sanskar. Mothers and sisters must know Sanskar tradition beginnings with Garbhadhan, Pansvan, Simantonayan, encompassing these 16 Sanskars. Nowadays, we have forgotten the tradition of Sanskars. During pregnancy, mothers and sisters should also perform Yagya rituals. If you pass 9 sisters like a ritual, then certainly gods will be born inside your home. Sages and hermits will be born in your home. Heroes will be born in your home. Such talented individuals will emerge who will bring glory to your lineage. They will bring glory to this country. Again, by invoking, you can bring holy souls like Ram, Krishna, souls return, like Pratap and Shivaji reborn. Then, upon this earth, holy souls like Swami Vivekananda and Maharshi Dayanand will take birth. Through you, Gautam, Kapil, Kanad, Jaimini, Penini, great scientists and doctors will emerge. Many great talents will enter any field in the industrial world. Your children will achieve this only when you impart good values to them. That is why we have offered 2 special programs specifically for mothers and sisters, so that good children are born in the country. No sick children should be born at all. Because giving birth to sick children is a very great sin. If the same disease affects the baby growing inside the womb, then who is responsible for that? And disabled children are born. For example, heart defect, asthma. At birth, diabetes, born with it, responsible for it. Therefore, we provided 2 programs for pregnant mothers and sisters, so that sick children are not born within the country. Improvement should be with pride. It should be from childhood. Therefore, programs for children, for youth, and then further special programs for mothers and sisters, for the elderly, and then for patients were designed. This project of special programs, and within it, 2 special programs for mothers and sisters. The yoga programs were structured. I believe that through this, healthy children will be born within the country, and this health initiative, it is all for health, will begin right from the womb. So, the creation of a healthy human being for a truly healthy India and a healthy humanity will be accomplished globally through yoga. Blessings again to all, and I believe that through these programs, the mothers and sisters of the country and the world, by adopting them, will give birth to healthy children. Please note, during pregnancy, it is necessary to maintain normal blood pressure. Sustained high blood pressure carries the risk of miscarriage. Performing Anulom, Vilom, Brahmari Pranayama along with Sheetali and Sheetkari Pranayama makes high blood pressure 100% normal. If it still doesn't normalize, then perform Chandra Bhedi Pranayama and take the help of Acupressure. If for some reason bed rest has been advised, then Pranayama and some subtle exercises can be performed while lying down. Subtle exercises help in normalizing delivery. Maintain self-control during pregnancy. Do not maintain a sensual atmosphere. Consider the 9-month period as a ritual. Positive thoughts, happiness, environment. Then the child to be born will be intelligent, virtuous, and healthy. Home remedies include sweet items in the diet. Consuming spinach cooked with milk and wheatgrass juice will provide the body with adequate amounts of iron and calcium, and hemoglobin will also increase. Mukta Shukti bhasma and vanshalochan contain sufficient amounts of calcium in sprouts and mung. Eat them. Nuts and raisins. If fever, drink Giloy juice, fresh if possible. Take 3 grams of Giloy powder and cook it in 1 glass of water. 50 eggs water left, cool and drink. If bleeding occurs during pregnancy, grind 5 to 7 leaves of shisham, mix with A. Little rock candy mishri, make a syrup and drink it. For the spots that appear on the face during or after pregnancy, grind turmeric, sandalwood, basil, face, aloe vera. Pregnant mothers, Shatavari. If you take half to 1 gram of powder with milk, the newborn infant will receive a sufficient quantity of mother's milk. If mothers regularly take half a gram of ashwagandha powder and half to 1 gram of shatavari powder with milk starting 1 year before conception, their offspring will be protected from muscular dystrophy. If conception is not happening, take 7 grams of Shivlingi seeds and Putrajeevak kernel and make a powder. Take 1 gram of this powder with milk vilha before meals. Kapalbhati and Anulom Vilom give special emphasis to pranayama. Ayurvedic remedies. For any woman unable to conceive as per medical consultation, if she does not have menstruation or has scanty menstruation, take 1 Raj Parvatvati pill, each in the morning and evening with cow's milk. Also take Dashamor Kwat. This will remove any disorder in the uterus and purify the uterus. Along with this, also take 1 spoon of Falgrita, each with cow's milk. If menstruation is normal, do not take Raj Pravriti Bhati and Dashamur Kwat. Only take 1 spoon of Falgrita and 1 Sri Rasayan Vati pill each. If a pregnant mother has swelling in her legs, uterus or entire body, or if the water content in her body has increased, then take 100 grams of Gokhru and Punarnava root in grams and crush them coarsely. Take 1 spoonful of this and boil it in water. Drink it once it cools down. This reduces swelling and also keeps the liver healthy.